everyone, this is BoardGameSwede, and today we're playing Legendary Encounters, which is the alien version of Marvel Legendary, basically. But there are a few key differences, and I think it's way more thematic, although I probably prefer Marvel Legendary. So it's basically the same. You recruit heroes and you defeat enemies. But in this game you also have to complete objectives. You have to complete 3 of them to win the game, and if you don't, well, you lose. And there are 4 different scenarios based on the 4 movies, obviously. And I'll explain everything else as we go along, I guess. So first off, we're playing on the Nostromo, and we have so it's the first movie, and our first objective is the SOS, and it says find both parts of the SOS, and when you do this you complete the objective. So yep, we'll try to beat this. So I will shuffle everything together. Here is the drone deck. We will play as 2 players as we do in Marvel. So I will pick 2 of these for each of these 3 objective decks, and I will shuffle them together then, and I'll put them here in the hive. And here we have the hatchery, which is full of face huggers and chest bursters. Then we have the strike deck, which I will shuffle later. And here we have the 4 heroes, and we also have a sergeant. You can always buy a sergeant for 3 recruits, and he has 2 recruit, and he has the keyword coordinate, which is pretty significant in this version of Legendary, because it means that you can play 1 coordinate card on another player's turn. So you can help each other out, give each other attack or recruitment points or whatever. So the 4 heroes for this scenario, we have here Captain Dallas, and we also have Ripley, of course. We have Chief Engineer Parker, and we have Navigator Lambert. So these are the 4 heroes. And we will also be a character this time around. So we will have a special card that's just for us, and we'll also have different amounts of health points and so on. So I will just shuffle these and draw 2 randomly and see which 2 we will get. So the first one we will be is the synthetic. So he has 12 health, and he will start the game with the versatile programming card. We'll show this in a minute. And the second player will be the scout. He has 10 health points, and he starts the game with a reconnaissance card in his deck. So we'll have him over here. So we will remove the rest of them from the game, and we will find their cards here. Here we have both of them, actually. So the reconnaissance says draw a card, and once this turn you may scan any room. So that's pretty good. And this is the synthetics card, and it just says draw a card. But the thing is, this triggers all of the different colors or color cards, your instincts and ranged and strength heroes from the other one. They're called different things in this thing, it still uses the same symbol. I think the tech one is basically the only one that's the same. I don't really remember what all of them are called, but well, they're blue, yellow, black, red, and green. So we will keep that in mind. So you also start with 5 grunts and 7 scouts, which I actually failed to get out of the box. Hold on for a minute. Okay, so here they are. There are scouts, which are 1 recruitment point, and there are grunts, which is which are 1 attack point. You also use the attacks to scan. I will show this whenever we do this. So I will shuffle everything together, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so now everything's shuffled together, and we'll see first here which heroes we can recruit. We have Repair the Ship, Parker, Expert Navigator Lambert, Motion Detector Lambert, Teams of 3 Captain Dallas, and lastly we have another Repair the Ship, Chief Engineer Parker. And we'll draw our 6 cards each. Four, 5, 6. And we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 6. I swear I shuffled these pretty good. Oh well. That's what happens sometimes. So how this works, and it's pretty different from Marvel Legendary. Well, you can, first off, you can recruit these as usual, and you can also recruit the sergeants. But when it's your turn, you draw enemies from the hive, and you put them face down instead of face up. And then they will push each other forward. And when they're pushed out of the airlock, they will reveal themselves and be in the combat zone. And if there are ever any enemies in the combat zone after your turn is done, you will draw a strike for each of the enemies there. Unless it says otherwise. Some might have double strike or triple strike or whatever, I don't really remember. And there are also events and hazards that might happen, but we get to that when we get to that. And so how this works is you can use your recruit or your attack power to scan first. So if you scan something, you pay 3. In this room, for example, you flip it over, reveal it, resolve any reveal effects, and then you go forward. So that's basically how I play it. I guess you will get more of a hang of it when we actually start here. So first objective, get both parts of the SOS. So that's what we will do. So it's the synthetic's turn first, and he will draw a hive card and put it here. So he has no way to scan anything right now, as of now. So we'll play this first to draw a card. So now we have 6 recruit actually. So I guess we might as well get this Teams of 3 Captain Dallas. So it says it has 2 attack, and if you played 2 other of the Nostromo crew with this W symbol here, you get to look at the top card of the barracks, this deck here, and if it's a character, you can either gain it or put it on the bottom of the barracks. So that's pretty good. We will replace it with Review the Nav Data Lambert. And that's basically his turn. So he will draw 6 new cards. Mostly attack now, I guess. Five, 6, yeah. Okay, that's a weird opening here, but I swear I shuffled it pretty good. Oh well. So now it's the scout's turn. So first off, we will draw another hive card. It will push this forward, and it's gonna end up there. So we have 5 attack. So we will use 3 of them to scan the power station, because then we have 2 attack left. So maybe we can do something about whatever's in there. Let's just reveal it, and it's an egg, and it says this alien does not move or strike, and when you draw an event, kill this alien and put a facehugger from the hatchery in front of you. And that's very nasty, but we'll get to that when we get to that. It has 3 strength though, so we can't defeat it sadly, because we only have 2 left, so that's wasted. And we have 1 recruit which we cannot use either, so that's also wasted. And we'll draw 6 new cards. So now it's the synthetic's turn again. So he will draw another hive card. So this will be pushed forward. This does not move, so it just jumps over that. And we have another one here. So I don't really want to face that event in case it happens. So I'll use 3 attack to just defeat the egg. So it's here in the enemies pile. But then after that we can't really do anything, so oh well. At least we got rid of the egg. I'm happy with that. So now we will shuffle this deck. Sadly I don't have sleeves for this game. I have a few, so I use them for some of the most important cards, like the location cards and objectives and character cards and such. But I wish I had more of them. I will probably buy some whenever I get the chance. 4, 3, 5, 6. Okay. So it's the scout's turn again. So we will draw another hive card. And then we'll see what we can do. So this is a pretty sweet card. We will play this. Reconnaissance, draw a card, and once this turn you may scan any room. Sadly we don't have any attacks, so we can't do anything about whatever's in there, but I guess we'll draw or scan this expensive one. And it's the part of the SOS, so we're halfway there through the first objective. So when this is revealed, move this to operations, and when we have found both parts of the SOS, discard them and complete the objective. So that was pretty good actually. So now we have 6 recruit. And I think we will just buy this, review the nav data Lambert, since it's the same symbol as this scout. I think it's the recon symbol or something. I don't really remember, but should be good. We have another repair the ship. We will shuffle this deck. Okay, so 6 new cards. Grunt, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now it's the synthetic's turn again. We will draw another hive card. Let's get placed here. We will play this versatile programming to draw a card. So now we have 2 attack, which is useless, and we have 4 of the recruitment points. So I guess we'll buy one of these, repair the ship, Chief Engineer Parker. So it says it has 2 attack, and when you draw a new hand at the end of your turn, if the power station, this room here, is clear, you get to draw an extra card, so that's pretty good. And here we have another cool card. I think it's really good. Find it and kill it. It has 2 attack, and it has the coordinate ability, so that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards here. It's pretty good attack round here for this guy next time. And it's the scout's turn again. So we'll play another hive card. So everything here gets moved down. Now they're getting ever closer to the combat zone. But not much we can do about that actually. So, oh well. I'll pay 2 attack to scan the med labs anyways. And it's another egg. Okay. Annoying. And then we have 4 recruit, so I will just buy this find it and kill it. Chief Engineer Parker. And here we have his rare card actually. 7 recruit to buy it. It has coordinate and 4 attack. And if you fight a synthetic enemy this turn, it gets -4 attack, so it's pretty good. We will draw another 6 cards here. Nice. and then we'll draw another hive card for the synthetics turn, and everything gets moved down. Here we go. So that's synthetic. It's pretty hard to say for me, I don't know why. So we have 5 attack. We also have 2 recruit. 2 recruit is basically nothing. So, too bad. The other guy can actually coordinate 3 attack if we want to. So, first off, we'll just use 3 attack to destroy this egg here. I don't want to face any facehuggers. And then we will use these 2 attack from teams of 3, Captain Dallas, and we will reveal this card, and it's another egg. So I will actually coordinate this, review the nav data card from the scout, and use those 3 attack to defeat the 3rd egg. And when you coordinate with someone, you get to draw a replacement card, so it's not wasted actually, it's pretty good. And to recruit to do nothing with, so that's the synthetics turn. So we will shuffle this. And draw a new hand. Seems decent. And then it's the scout's turn again, so everything will move down 1 space. New hive card. And we'll see what we can do here. So we have this reconnaissance card first, draw a card. Another specialist, so we have 3 attack and 3 recruits. We will use this reconnaissance ability to scan in a room for free. So I guess we will scan the power station. And it's an event. So what happens here? You have to read the objective card. Rough landing. You and the next player each draw a strike. So now the damage begins. So it's the scout first, so he'll draw the first strike. He has deep gash, which is 2 damage to him. So now he has only 8 health left. And then it's his synthetics turn. And it's a no damage, discard this card. Close call. Not too shabby. Could have been worse. So we will use 3 attack to scan the weapons locker as well, and now it's the hazard. The first hazard of the game. There are 3 hazards total, so we'll see the location. The first hazard says, brought something back. Add 2 hive cards to the complex. So 2 more cards will be placed here. Just when we were about to clear everything. Oh well. We will use these 3 recruits anyways to buy the expert navigator, Lambert. He has 2 attack, and if you played another one of these recon cards, you get to draw a card. So that's all around awesome. And we will shuffle the deck again. And draw, or we will replace this first. So here we have another review the nav data. 6 new cards. Cool. And then it's the synthetics turn again. So we will draw another hive card, so everything else gets moved down. So now the complex is actually full. Not good. Not good at all. But the second part of the SS has to be there somewhere. So the other one, the scout can't coordinate anything. Well, we have 3 recruits, so I guess we might as well buy this motion detector Lambert. You get 2 recruits, and if you played another tech hero, you get to scan in the room. And here we have another one. So we have 4 attack left, and if we clear the power station, we get to draw another card, so I guess we'll just scan this. And it's an ambushed medic. So it has 4 strength. Here the alien. And when it dies you get to heal any strike. Unless it's unhealable, but we don't have any unhealable strikes yet. So can get rid of this 2 damage from the scouts. Sooner or later maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards here. See what we get. Yeah. And it's the scout turns again. Scout's turn again. So this will move down and actually be revealed in the combat zone, and everything else will move. Let's see what this is. It's the camouflaged xenomorph. Reveal, this alien can't be fought this turn, so that's terrible, because we could have gotten rid of it, but now we will draw a strike instead. So that's okay, so the battery died right as I started this turn. I was about to play this reconnaissance card, so I will do this now. So I will draw a card, and I get to scan a room for free. So I got another specialist. I think I will scan the airlock, and it's an event. So thankfully there are no eggs, but both the scout and the synthetic player will draw a strike. So first it's this scout, he got a brutal puncture, 3 damage, so now he's down to 5 health. Then it's the synthetic, and he gets another close call. So I guess he's lucky. And then I will play this expert navigator, Lambert, and it triggers the effect here, so I get to draw a card. So now I have 3 specialists and 3 grunts, so I have 5 attack. I will use 4 of these attack to defeat this alien here. So I get to heal any strike. So I'll heal this 3 damage one, so at least I get rid of that. I have 1 attack left, nothing to coordinate with, so can't attack that camouflaged xenomorph. I have 3 recruits. I guess I will buy a sergeant actually. So we got the leadership one, the blue symbol. Okay, pretty cool. We will draw a new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh right, we also have to draw another strike because of that camouflaged xenomorph. So boom, we got another 3 damage. So we are back down to 5, which is not good, but oh well. So it's the synthetic player. He will play his versatile programming card to draw a card. We got another specialist. We have 2 specialists, which aren't going to be useful, and we have 5 attack. So we'll use 3 to defeat this camouflaged xenomorph, and we'll use 2 to scan this room, and that's another egg. Okay. So that's all of our attacks, but I will coordinate 3 attack from the other player to defeat that egg, so at least we get rid of that. He draws another card, and then the turn ends. We'll draw 6 cards here. So this will be the 2 last turns for this video, I think. Let's see what we get. Or rather the last turn of the video, right here. So we'll draw another hive card. And we have 4 attack and 3 recruit. I will buy one more sergeant. I think that's enough. So we got the green one. Strength. I don't know what it's actually called in this game. Maybe it's strength in this one too. And then we have 4 attack. The other one can't coordinate, but I think that the SOS should be somewhere around here. So I think I'll scan this room. Yes, that's the SOS. So we will actually solve this objective right now. So we get from the SOS to objective number 2, which is no one can hear you scream. So the objective is to block the ventilation shafts, and I guess we'll find out how to do that as we play. Thank God I chose the right one. Okay. And that's the end of the turn. We will draw 6 new cards. Shuffle this deck here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be the end of this video. Thank you all so very much for watching, and have a good one.